ಹಾಯ್ ಹಲೋ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ ವಣಕಂ ಅಂದರಿಗೂ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರಂ ವೆಲ್ಕಮ್ ಟು ಏರೋ ಇಂಡಿಯಾ 2025 the runway to a billion opportunities. We are coming live on DD Chandana, DD Tamil and DD Saptagiri. I am your host anchor Dhananjay. Ladies and gentlemen, we are on the last day of this 5-day Aero India Air Show, Asia's biggest air show. ಈ ಏರ್ ಶೋ 1996ರಲ್ಲಿ ಬೆಂಗಳೂರಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ರಾರಂಭವಾಗುತ್ತೆ. ನಾವು 15ನೇ ಎಡಿಷನ್ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ. 15th ಎಡಿಷನ್ ಏರ್ ಶೋದಲ್ಲಿ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ. 15th ಎಡಿಷನ್ ಏರ್ ಶೋ ಬಹಳ ಅದ್ಭುತವಾಗಿ ಯಶಸ್ವಿಯಾಗಿ ಇವತ್ತು ಸಮಾರೋಪಗೊಳ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ಫಸ್ಟ್ 3 ದಿವಸ ಬಿಸ್ನೆಸ್ ಪೀಪಲ್ಗೆ ಹಾಗೂ ಡಿಫೆನ್ಸ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪರ್ಟ್ಸ್ಗೆ, ಡೆಲಿಗೇಟ್ಸ್ಗೆ, ಸ್ಟೇಕ್ ಹೋಲ್ಡರ್ಸ್ಗೆ ಇದ್ರೆ ಕೊನೆ 2 ದಿವಸ ಸಾರ್ವಜನಿಕರಿಗೆ. ನೀವು ನೋಡ್ಬೋದು ಎಷ್ಟು ಜನ ಸಾರ್ವಜನಿಕರು, ಬೆಂಗಳೂರಿನ ಸುತ್ತಮುತ್ತ ಇರುವಂತಹ ಸಾರ್ವಜನಿಕರು ದೇಶದ ಮೂಲೆ ಮೂಲೆಯಿಂದ ಈ ಏರ್ ಶೋವನ್ನ ಕಣ್ತುಂಬಿಕೊಳ್ಳಕ್ಕೆ ಬಂದಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಮೊದಲು ಏರ್ ಶೋ ಪ್ರಾರಂಭವಾದಾಗ 1996ನಲ್ಲಿ ಯೂಶುವಲಿ ಡಿಸೆಂಬರ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ರಾರಂಭ ಮಾಡಲಾಗುತ್ತೆ. ಅದಾದ ನಂತರ ಡೆಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಶಿಫ್ಟ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಆದರೆ ಬೆಂಗಳೂರೇ ಸರಿಯಾದ ವಾತಾವರಣ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಮತ್ತೆ ಬೆಂಗಳೂರಿಗೆ ಏರ್ ಶೋ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ನೀವು ಅನ್ಕೋಬಹುದು ಯಾಕೆ ಫೆಬ್ರವರಿಗೆ ಬಂತು ಡಿಸೆಂಬರಿಂದ ಅಂತ. ಯಾಕೆಂದ್ರೆ ಫೆಬ್ರವರಿ ನೀವು ಸ್ಕೈ ನೋಡ್ಬೋದು, ದ ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್ ಸ್ಕೈ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಈ ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್ ಸ್ಕೈಲಿ ನಾವು ಏರ್ ಶೋವನ್ನ ಬಹಳ ಅದ್ಭುತವಾಗಿ ನೋಡ್ಬೋದು. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ನಾವು ಫೆಬ್ರವರಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಬೆಂಗಳೂರಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಏರ್ ಶೋನ ಕಣ್ತುಂಬಿಕೊಳ್ಳುವಂಥ ಅವಕಾಶ ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ. ಹಾಗೆ ಬೆಂಗಳೂರು ಕೂಡ ಒಂದು ಡಿಫೆನ್ಸ್ ಹಬ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಅತಿಶಯೋಕ್ತಿ ಆಗಲಾರ್ದು. Why? Because we have HAL based out in Bengaluru, which is providing the many helicopters and aircraft to the defense, Indian Army, Indian Navy and Indian Air Force. In fact, Indian Air Force has ordered 83 aircraft in the last air show, and this time they ordered more than 90 LCA Mark 1 Tejas as well. ಹಾಗೆ ಬೆಮೆಲ್ ಇರ್ಬೋದು, ಭಾರತ್ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಾನಿಕ್ಸ್ ಲಿಮಿಟೆಡ್ ಇರ್ಬೋದು, DRDO ಇರ್ಬೋದು, ಇವೆಲ್ಲವೂ ಕೂಡ ಬೆಂಗಳೂರಿನಲ್ಲಿದೆ. ರಿಸರ್ಚ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಡೆವಲಪ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಸೆಂಟರ್ ಕೂಡ ಬೆಂಗಳೂರಿದೆ. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಬೆಂಗಳೂರು ಇಡೀ ವಿಶ್ವದ ಗಮನವನ್ನ ಸೆಳೀತಾ ಇದೆ. ಏರ್ ಶೋ ಇನ್ನೇನು ಕೆಲವೇ ಕ್ಷಣಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ರನ್ವೇಯಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ರಾರಂಭ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಅದನ್ನ ನೋಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಸಾವಿರಾರು ಜನ ಯಲಹಂಕ ಏರ್ ಬೇಸ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ರೆಡಿ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಸೊ ಮೊದಲ ವಿಮಾನ ಇನ್ನೇನು ಕೆಲವೇ ಕ್ಷಣಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಲ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಆಗಲಿಕ್ಕೆ USA ಒಂದು ವಿಮಾನದಿಂದ ಪ್ರಾರಂಭವಾಗುತ್ತೆ. ಇವತ್ತಿನ ಏರ್ ಶೋ ಲ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಆಗಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಸಿದ್ಧತೆ ನಡೆಸ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ಹಾಗೆ ನಾನು ಆಗಲೇ ಬೆಂಗಳೂರು ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೆ. ಬೆಂಗಳೂರಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾಕೆ ಏರ್ ಶೋ ಆಗ್ತದೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು, ಒಂದು ಅದ್ಭುತವಾದಂತಹ ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್ ಸ್ಕೈ ವಾತಾವರಣ, ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಬೆಂಗಳೂರಿನಲ್ಲಿರುವಂತಹ ಎಲ್ಲ ಡಿಫೆನ್ಸ್ ಸೆಕ್ಟರ್. ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಅಲ್ಲ, ಈ ಒಂದು ನೋಡ್ಬೋದು ಪ್ರೇಕ್ಷಕರಿಂದ ಉದ್ಗಾರ. ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ದ ಮೊದಲ ಫ್ಲೈಟ್ US ಏರ್ಕ್ರಾಫ್ಟ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬಂತು. ಸೊ ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಪ್ರೇಕ್ಷಕರು ಕೂಡ ಉದ್ಗಾರವನ್ನ ಕಾಣ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ. ಸೊ Bengaluru is also called as mini India, Silicon City. So as well as, and it's also software hub ಆಗಿದ್ರು ಕೂಡ ನಮ್ಮ ಏರ್ಕ್ರಾಫ್ಟ್ಗೆ ಅಥವಾ ಮತ್ತೆ ಡಿಫೆನ್ಸ್ ಸೆಕ್ಟರ್ಗೆ ಬಹಳಷ್ಟು ಕೊಡುಗೆ ಕೊಡ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ಬೆಂಗಳೂರು. ಒಂದು ಹೆಲಿಕಾಪ್ಟರ್ ಕೂಡ LUH ಲೈಟ್ ಯುಟಿಲಿಟಿ ಹೆಲಿಕಾಪ್ಟರ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ರದರ್ಶನಗೊಳ್ಳುತ್ತೆ. ಅದು ನಮ್ಮ ಬೆಂಗಳೂರಿನ ತುಮಕೂರಿನಲ್ಲಿ HAL ಪಕ್ಕದಂತ ತುಮಕೂರಿನ HAL ತಯಾರಾದಂತಹ ಒಂದು ಹೆಲಿಕಾಪ್ಟರ್. ಅದಂತೂ ಕೂಡ ಬಹಳಷ್ಟು ವಿಶೇಷತೆಯನ್ನು ಹೊಂದಿದೆ. ಈ ಒಂದು ಏರ್ ಶೋನಲ್ಲಿ ತಾವು ನೋಡ್ಲಿದ್ದೀರಾ ಏನು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ, ಆ ಹೆಲಿಕಾಪ್ಟರ್ನ ವಿಶೇಷತೆ ಏನು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ. ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಅಲ್ಲ, ಎಸ್, ಇನ್ನೇನು ಕೆಲವೇ ಕ್ಷಣಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಲೈವ್ ಶೋ ಪ್ರಾರಂಭವಾಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ತಾವು ಕೇಳ್ತಾ ಇರ್ಬೋದು, ಈಗಾಗಲೇ ಕಾಮೆಂಟ್ರಿ ಪ್ರಾರಂಭವಾಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ನೇನು ಕೆಲವೇ ಕ್ಷಣಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಲೈವ್ ಏರ್ ಶೋ, ಮತ್ತೆ ಇದು ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಏರ್ ಶೋ. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಸಾರ್ವಜನಿಕರಿಗೆ 4 ಏರ್ ಶೋ ಇತ್ತು, ಇದು ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಏರ್ ಶೋ ಈ ವರ್ಷದ್ದು. ಇದು 2 ವರ್ಷಕ್ಕೊಮ್ಮೆ ನಡೆಯುವಂತಹ ಏರ್ ಶೋ.
Once again, this time from right to left. Please do not shift your gaze and keep looking towards the right as the aircraft flies past in front of us. As we watch this aircraft flies past and will disappear into the horizons of Yelahanka, we are reminded of its enduring legacy and the critical role it continues to play in maintaining global security and stability. This magnificent machine is more than just an aircraft. It's a symbol of strength, resilience and unwavering commitment to the protection of the freedom and of the future.
Ladies and gentlemen, now we proudly present to you Hindustan Turbo Trainer 40, an indigenously developed basic trainer which reflects India's ability to shape its own pilot training ecosystem. Started as HAL's own program, HTD-40 has been under development since 2013. First prototype of HTD-40 performed its experimental flight in May 2016, subsequently completing all the tests including the spin certification. Ladies and gentlemen, keep gazing towards your left. The HTD-40 is about to approach the runway. HTD-40 is piloted today by Wing Commander Pratyush Avasti who is Deputy Chief Test Pilot for Fixed Wing Platform HAL. HTD-40 is designed by Aircraft Research and Design Center of HAL to meet the training requirements of Indian Armed Forces.
As we await the takeoff of HTD-40, we shall apprise you of the efforts that have gone behind the flying display. The flying display today is being coordinated by the Flight Display Director. The Flight Display Director for this show is Air Commodore Dibanjan Mandal, Vayu Sena Medal. He was commissioned into the fighter stream of the Indian Air Force and is currently posted as Chief Test Pilot at Aircraft and Systems Testing Establishment. He is a qualified flying instructor and an experimental test pilot. He has a wide test flying experience at AST and National Flight Test Center on 34 different types of platforms, varying from prototypes, trainers, fighters and transport aircraft. He was instrumental in development and prototype testing of the indigenous LCA Mark I Alpha aircraft. And now a few words about our host Indian Air Force Base, Air Force Station Yelahanka. The base was established in 1963 and was initially used to train pilots.
Please look towards your left as the HTD-40 is rolling down the runway. And here it is taking off. A 2.8-ton tandem seat turboprop aircraft, it has excellent low-speed handling capabilities. It is equipped with air-conditioned cockpit, modern avionics with multifunction displays, hot refueling, zero-speed, zero-altitude ejection seats. It can achieve a top speed of 450 kilometers per hour and a maximum range of 1000 kilometers. It is a testimony of HAL's endeavor towards indigenous design of aircraft and its development. Maneuver, the wing over to the left, followed by positioning the aircraft for the barrel roll to the right. Going for the barrel roll, the pilot pulls up for a loop and then rolls the aircraft to change its direction by 90 degrees. He continues with the loop while rolling the aircraft to recover in the original direction from where the maneuver started. Pilot again executing the wing over, but to the right, facing the audience for another barrel roll, this time to the left. Barrel roll is a maneuver known for coordinated and precise rolling and pitching. Such maneuvers demand a high degree of professionalism and situational awareness. In the cockpit is Wing Commander Pratyush Awasthi, Deputy Chief Test Pilot for Fixed Wing Platform HAL, with more than 4,000 hours of flying to his credit. He is Program Test Pilot for platforms like IJT, Hawk, Jaguar and HTT-40. The pilot now positioning the aircraft for a horizontal figure of 8. Here it goes with the initiation of the loop, finishing the first half with an inverted dive, and then flipping the aircraft erect. Thus, completing the first half of one side of the horizontal 8. Now, the pilot went for another loop, repeating the maneuver to complete the other half of the horizontal 8. Ladies and gentlemen, witness the derry roll, 270 degrees, right roll to turn left. HTD-40 is a fixed-wing aircraft incorporating an all-metal airframe design. It will be used for basic training, aerobatics, instrument flying and close formation flights. In addition to undertaking secondary missions such as navigation and night flights, ladies and gentlemen, please have a good look of HTD-40 as it is flying past us, bidding adieu.
Next in line is the majestic Su-30MKI from the Russia, a truly fifth generation fighter aircraft. What you're going to witness is the aerobatic display by the multifunctional fifth generation fighter aircraft designed to gain air superiority and destroy critically important targets and enemy infrastructure without being detected. Sergei performing an accelerated hook turn. Sergei is once again demonstrating the superb maneuverability of Sukhoi 57E.
Light Utility Helicopter LUH. Continuing the visual treat over the pristine skies of Bengaluru, presenting now is the latest addition to the rotary wing fleet of Hindustan Aeronautics Limited, the Light Utility Helicopter. The LUH is a 3-ton class utility helicopter indigenously designed and developed to meet the requirements of both military and civil operators. The LUH proved its mettle when it successfully performed landing and takeoff at the world's highest battlefield, the Siachen Glacier. Please keep your eyes trained on the LUH as it begins to perform its very first maneuver right off the bat, a 360-degree spot turn moving vertically up in a spiral, 300 feet per minute. And there she is, dipping her nose, accelerating smoothly to maneuvering speed. Hold your breath as the pilot makes a sharp pitch up to 60 degrees and hit a pedal turn to come out to the left in a wing over. You will now hear the main rotor blades of LUH slapping the air into submission as she speeds away in level flight. शानदार कलाबाजियों को जारी रखते हुए कैप्टन एक बार फिर विंग ओवर करते हुए इस बार दाएं की ओर. As the LUH comes in for a turn, the pilots will experience high G-loading as they make the turn with a high bank angle, demonstrating the excellent handling quality and performance capabilities. Piloting the LUH today, we have Wing Commander Anil Bhambani, retired, who's a seasoned test pilot and has more than 6,000 hours of flying to his credit. Sharing the cockpit is Captain Vishal Verma, retired, test pilot at HAL, who has amassed more than 4,000 hours of flight.
Next up, please look ahead as the pilots are ready to perform a maneuver which our fixed-wing counterparts will be envious about. For rearward flight. This will culminate in the exhilarating tail-up hover. Here she is, moving rearward, demonstrating the ability to handle strong winds from any direction. The tail-up maneuver showcases the razor-sharp response and the control power available to the pilot. Ladies and gentlemen, please direct your attention to the accelerating LUH ready to position to demonstrate 2 sharp stall turns. This chopper has the markings of a winner as it will now pull up to perform the marvelous stall turn. Climbing up steeply as it bleeds its speed to 0 and with a sharp rudder turn accelerates downwards. Here it is, ladies and gentlemen, performing the stall turn once again this time right in front of us. These maneuvers are the hallmark of a versatile helicopter which are earmarked to replace the high-altitude workhorses of the Indian Armed Forces, the Cheetahs and the Chetaks. As the older age goes, save the best for the last. Towards the end of this segment, we shall now witness LUH move precipitously, building momentum to perform the zoom climb. This maneuver is carried out to gain altitude in the shortest possible time. The helicopter is executing a steep, rapid ascent to gain altitude, leveling off at the top to gradually descend to lower altitude. The intense forces exerted on the helicopter during a zoom climb demonstrates the robust airframe design and a powerful but nimble rotor which puts complete freedom in the hands of the pilot to focus just on the mission. These maneuvers remain a testament to the advanced capabilities of the LUH, offering a blend of tactical advantage, performance demonstration and aerial agility. ಇಂತಹ ಒಂದು ಉತ್ಕೃಷ್ಟವಾದ ಹೆಲಿಕಾಪ್ಟರ್ ನಮ್ಮ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕದಲ್ಲಿ ತಯಾರಿಸುತ್ತಿದ್ದೇವೆ ಎಂಬುದು ನಿಮಗೆಲ್ಲ ತಿಳಿದಿದೆಯೇ? ಹೌದು, LUH ವಿಮಾನವು ನಮ್ಮ ತುಮಕೂರು ಜಿಲ್ಲೆಯಲ್ಲಿಯೇ HAL ನಿಂದ ಸ್ಥಾಪಿಸಲ್ಪಟ್ಟ ಏಷ್ಯಾದ ಅತಿ ದೊಡ್ಡ ಹೆಲಿಕಾಪ್ಟರ್ ಕಾರ್ಖಾನೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಸಂಪೂರ್ಣವಾಗಿ ಸಿದ್ಧಪಡಿಸಲಾಗಿದೆ. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಇದು ಖಂಡಿತವಾಗಿ ನಮ್ಮೂರ ಹೆಲಿಕಾಪ್ಟರ್. Ladies and gentlemen, this marks the end of a brilliant display by LUH. Please give a big round of applause to Team LUH.
Keeping with the beat and the visual treat, prepare yourself for the zipping fighter aircraft, the Sukhoi Su-30MKI. You're about to witness a low-level aerobatic display by one of the world's most agile fighter aircraft, the Sukhoi Su-30MKI, also known as the Flanker. The display will give you an idea of the maneuvers that the mighty Flanker is capable of performing. The Sukhoi Su-30 is a multi-role air superiority fighter. It is a two-seater, twin turbofan aircraft. The MKI variant is tailor-made for Indian specifications and is capable of air-to-air and air-to-ground operations. It is integrated with the state-of-the-art radar and weapons capable of delivering a high degree of damage to the target. The pilot in command today is Wing Commander Parvinder Singh Chahal, nicknamed Parry. He's a qualified flying instructor and has more than 1,700 hours on the type. He's the flight commander of 31 Squadron Lions. The motto of the squadron is "Kill with every blow." Aiding him today is the Weapon System Officer, Squadron Leader Amal NS. Ladies and gentlemen, do not miss the majestic platform of the Sukhoi Su-30 as the aircraft is ready to take off and shall perform a climbing turn towards the left. Can you hear the engines of the Sukhoi roaring in to take off in front of you? Rolling now. execute the famous loop tumble yaw. This aircraft is one of the few aircraft in the world that can do this extremely complex maneuver. Shift your gaze upwards as he takes the center stage and pulling up, describing a circle in the vertical plane. Let me see how many of you can spot the pilot inverted, waving at you. Notice how the nose travels quickly in a maneuver called the tumble, followed by the yaw. The aircraft just said bye-bye and bid farewell to all the known laws of aerodynamics. Apart from the sheer flying skill, this maneuver is made possible by a combination of thrust-vectored engines and fly-by-wire technology. Positioning from the right this time, Barry is ready to carry out a series of rolls in front of you. The aircraft and the pilots will perform the rolls on my count. 1, 2, followed by rolls in a climb. Flying in this manner not only requires skill, but a high degree of situational awareness and absolute mastery of the aircraft and its systems. Keep your eyes riveted to the aircraft approaching from your left. What distinguishes a good fighter jet is not only its ability to fly supersonic, but also the ability to fly slow. And this is precisely what you are witnessing in front of you. The speeds are as slow as 240 kilometers per hour. As they rightly say, even the winds stop to stare. Notice how he engages reheat and climbs using the massive power of the engine. Now, Barry and Amal are repositioning to display another unique ability of the aircraft, the ability to turn in a dime, as they say, the minimum radius turn. The aircraft is flying at speeds close to 500 kilometers per hour and is describing a circle on ground less than 450 meters in radius. This allows superior air combat performance when engaged with an adversary. Now Barry is positioning for another loop tumble yaw in case you missed the first one. This time he's positioning 12 o'clock to us. And here he pitches out for a loop. Inverted, followed by the yaw. Now positioning again 12 o'clock to us for a maneuver called the slice. Just like you slice fruits with your kitchen knife, the aircraft shall be seen cutting the sky into two halves. This astounding slice maneuver was only possible due to the sheer skill of the pilot and the spectacular handling characteristics of the Sukhoi Su-30MKI at all speed regimes. Dear audience, have you ever seen a fighter in reverse gear? If not, then watch on as the pilot will execute a marvelous maneuver called the tail slide. There you see the aircraft decelerating and 30 tons of machinery and 2 humans stationary in the air. There the aircraft seen sliding downwards. Coming in from your right this time, Barry shall be performing a maneuver called the vertical Charlie. The maneuver represents the motto of the Indian Air Force, touch the sky with glory. And there he goes for the vertical Charlie. Barry shall now be coming in for the next maneuver, the high-speed run along the base from your left. The aircraft shall be flying at speeds of 900 kilometers per hour. As the saying goes, do not be fooled by the noiseless dash, as the thunder always follows the Sukhoi 30. Barry is now positioning for landing. Do notice as the pilot lowers the undercarriage. He shall be demonstrating the short landing capability of the aircraft. Dear audience, with the grace and all the panache, do notice a featherweight landing of this mighty beast. That was the mighty Sukhoi Su-30MKI demonstrating its superior agility. This is one of the few operational combat aircraft in the world with thrust vectoring and is truly the very best.
Dear audience, it's time now for the smallest aircraft of the display. The aircraft coming next is so small that one day each one of you could own it. And that's the reason for which it has been developed by National Aerospace Laboratories. New generation Hansa aircraft, also known as Hansa NG, is India's first all-composite light aircraft designed and developed by CSIR NAL in the very light aircraft category, ideally suitable for ab initio flying training, sports and hobby flying. Please look to your left as the pilot rolls out for taking off. Hansa NG can use both motor gasoline and aviation gasoline for its use, which allows it more flexibility and economical operations meeting IFR certification. This aircraft has a service ceiling of 10,000 feet above mean sea level and maximum speed of 140 knots. As the aircraft reaches in front of you, it will commence a maneuver of 360-degree turn with a right-hand bank. Positioning for the next maneuver, that is figure of 8, which is a combination of two steep turns showcasing the thrust margin of aircraft and its potential to demonstrate sustained rate of turn. Now aircraft is starting the figure of 8 maneuver. aircraft has just completed the 360-degree the figure of 8 maneuver, and now will be positioning for wing overs. First to the left, thereafter to the right.
That's the Hansa commencing a right wing over to quickly change the direction and flight. And that's the Hansa performing a wing over, this time to the right.
While the aircraft is positioning for the next maneuver, I would like to introduce you to the pilot flying this machine. The aircraft is being flown by Wing Commander Master Abhinav Raj, who is a test pilot from the esteemed Aircraft and System Testing Establishment of Indian Air Force, which is based in the city of Bengaluru. He has flown a total of 14 aircraft within a short span of 13 years of his service. Now he is doing the wing waggling. Pilot has 3,500 hours of flying on fighter, trainers and transport class of aircraft. And now he is bidding farewell to proceed to his destination.
After that adorable and charming performance by the Hansa, the next aircraft is one of the world's most advanced fighters, the F-35. It is the latest fifth generation fighter from the US Air Force. Coming all the way from Fairbanks, Alaska, the F-35 would enthrall you all by demonstrating maximum performance, climbs and turns, showing off pure American muscle.
Coming up next is our very own indigenously designed and developed Hindustan jet trainer, the HJT-36. Renamed Yashas in this very Aero India 2025, this intermediate jet trainer has been built by Hindustan Aeronautics Limited. It will be a crucial training platform for the pilots transitioning from basic propeller-driven aircraft to advanced jet fighters. This aircraft is a key milestone in India's growing capabilities in indigenous solutions for jet training. Keep your eyes towards the left as the IJT gets ready to roll down the runway. Rolling in from your left, the HJT-36 ready for takeoff. Will now turn left and go in for a wing over. The aircraft is now positioning for a barrel roll. The aircraft is now showcasing its ability to take a small radius turn, and it prepares for a loop, one of the most important building blocks of aerobatics. You can see the pilot pulling up while manipulating power to achieve the desired parameters without any and that was the loop deftly executed by the HJT-36. You can now notice the pilot pulling up for a wing over, demonstrating a simulated weapons release. Today, the aircraft is being flown by Group Captain H.V. Thakur, retired Chief Test Pilot of HAL. He is an experimental test pilot with over 5,500 20 types of aircraft, including the Jaguar, the HJT-36, Hawkeye and HTT-40. He is currently evaluating all prototypes of fighter being developed by HAL. He also specializes in spin clearance. Another breathtaking loop along the runway. The HJT-36 is capable of Stage 2 pilot training, aerobatics, armament training and counter-surface force operations, as it can carry 1-ton conventional payload along with smart weapons. Please keep looking to your right as the aircraft accelerates to perform a few snap rolls right in front of you. Stepped-up rear cockpit with a state-of-the-art head-up display system provides the pilots with excellent all-round vision and enhanced situational awareness. The aircraft also houses an AI-based voice activation system capable of operating onboard avionics by voice command of the pilot. As the pilot executes a brakes, making it an ideal platform to operate from short airfields. And that was the intermediate trainer. Please give a big round of applause to our very own homegrown trainer aircraft, the HJT-36 Yasha.
witness the aircraft's agility to carry out a max rated turn.
फादर का नाम किरण वर्मा बता रहा है, वो अभी CISF के पास में होल B एंड C के बीच में है. प्लीज टेक योर किट फ्रॉम देयर.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, what you just saw before was some thrilling aerobatics by the stagers. But now brace yourselves as you will see a memorable aerobatic display by none other than the Surikiran aerobatic team of the Indian Air Force. Few moments ago, you saw these aircraft crossing over from the tarmac and heading to the runway for takeoff. So please keep your gaze fixed straight ahead as we get set to witness a very unique takeoff called the Vic formation takeoff. Ladies and gentlemen, please look straight ahead onto the runway as we witness the very first Vic formation takeoff by the Surikiran aerobatic team. Here comes the first Vic takeoff with number 1 flanked by number 2 and 3 leaving the runway. Here comes the second Vic takeoff. Observe that 6 aircraft of the team have now become airborne. But there are still 3 more aircraft to go. Please look towards the left side of the runway as we get set to witness the last and final Vic takeoff. Here they come. With that, all the 9 aircraft of the Surikiran team are now airborne. They will now gather together in the sky and regroup to fly in for a grand entrance which you do not want to miss. Ladies and gentlemen, I am Flight Lieutenant Kaval Sandhu, the commentator of the Surikiran aerobatic team. And it is my privilege to guide you through the aerobatic display that you are about to witness. As we await the team's arrival, I would like to share with you that the Surikiran team of the Indian Air Force is the only 9 aircraft team, not just in India, but all across Asia. The Surikiran team was first established in the year 1996. Until 2011, this team carried out aerobatics in the Kiran Mark II aircraft. In the year 2015, the team was re-established, and this time with the Hawk Mark 132, which you will see flying very closely today. In 2015, this team comprised 4 Hawk Mark 132 aircraft. In 2016, they expanded to a 6 aircraft team. And finally, in the year 2017, Surikiran went on to become Asia's only 9 aircraft aerobatics team, which thrilled the audience all across the country. Surikirans also made the nation proud in several countries abroad. Some of these nations are Singapore, Cambodia, Laos,
China, Sri Lanka and UAE. The Surikiran team consists of 9 Hawk Mark 132 flying in extremely close proximity. These aircraft have been licensed manufactured in India by Hindustan Aeronautics Limited. Surikiran means rays of the sun, and you will notice that these aircraft have been painted in a striking red shade with white stripes, and these resemble the rays of the sun. Just as sunlight reaches every corner, bringing warmth, energy and positivity, the Surikiran team soars across the skies, inspiring and igniting passion among the youth of the nation. Through their breathtaking aerial displays, the Surikiran team not only showcases the skill and precision of the Indian Air Force, but also motivate young minds to embrace the honor and adventure of serving in the prestigious Indian Armed Forces. The Surikiran team trains for 6 months day in and day out and performs aerobatic displays all across the nation for the rest of the year with the aim to motivate the youth to join the Indian Armed Forces. Well, let me tell you that the wait is almost over now. In less than a minute to go, you will see 9 aircraft of the team take over the skies of Bangalore. भारतीय वायुसेना जानी जाती है अपने अनुशासन, एकाग्रता और कार्यकुशलता के लिए, और आज सूर्यकिरण टीम इसी हुनर और जोश को दर्शाएगी. So ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the ambassadors of the Indian Air Force, the Surikiran Aerobatic Team, led by Group Captain Ajay Dasrathi. You just witnessed was a spectacular loop. Please keep your gaze fixed on these aircraft right in front of you, because you will now see them change their position and rearrange themselves into a new formation. Watch closely as the aircraft can now be seen shifting behind slowly onto the wings of our Deputy Leader, Group Captain Siddesh Karthik. And with that, they are making the shape of the light combat aircraft Tejas, which is a symbol of power, progress and self-reliance. Presenting from your left is the Surikiran team's Tejas formation. Flying on the left in all formations is number 3 Squadron Leader Vishnu. Number 5, Wing Commander Kuldeep Hooda with his co-pilot Wing Commander Arjun Patel. And flying at number 9 is Wing Commander Alan George. It's time to keep your gaze fixed on these aircraft because you will now see them shifting behind once again. But this time they are flying right beside number 7, Squadron Leader Himkush Chandel. And with that, they have rearranged themselves to form the shape of the Sukhoi Su-30MKI. And this formation is dedicated to the multi-role all-weather frontline fighter of the Indian Air Force, the Sukhoi Su-30MKI. Ladies and gentlemen, please shift your gaze towards your left because here they come in the Sukhoi formation. Flying in the lead in all formations is Surikiran 1. Flying right behind him is number 4. Number 4 is being followed by number 7. Surikiran 1, 4 and 7 form the spine of all formations. Well, looks like one of these aircraft has had enough of flying in close formation and is now in the mood to detach and do his own thing. This next move is about to get very interesting because you will see one aircraft detaching from the formation. Let's see if he can break away smoothly or will his wingman try to pull him back. Well, look at that. There goes number 7 Squadron Leader Chandel. But don't worry, he'll be back very soon. The next change in formation will take place right in front of you. On the leader's call of Diamond Go, number 8 and 9 will shift and form the shape of the diamond. So let's hear the leader from his cockpit.
Go. 8, 5.
Remember that one aircraft had detached from the formation some time back. But looks like he couldn't stay away for too long. Please look towards your left because here comes number 7 and he's back with something exciting. There he is on your left and he's flying upside down. Flying on the right in all formations is number 2 Squadron Leader Jasdeep Singh, number 6 Wing Commander Rajesh Kajla and number 8 Squadron Leader Ankit Vashisht. Well, get ready because in the next maneuver you will see 8 aircraft pulling up towards the sky together. But as they go up, look closely because they will turn in the air by 90 degrees and form the shape of a clover leaf, which is a symbol of hope, faith and good luck. They will be sending you best wishes from the sky. So please shift your gaze towards your right. Here they come in to present the clover. you see flying above are the Hawk Mark 132 Advanced Jet Trainer. And to show you a 360-degree view of this aircraft, please get ready, as number 7 will be coming in from your right. He will pull up and present a series of rolls. Here he is coming in from your right. He pulls up and he rolls. Because here come 8 aircraft flying less than 5 meters away from each other. You will see them roll together in the sky. From your left, here's presenting the barrel roll. And hold tight. Brace yourselves because you are in for a breathtaking surprise.
You're the stream of consciousness for the unthinking fool.
And there goes number 7, passing the skies at more than 800 kilometers per hour. And now please get ready for the team's signature maneuver. Very soon you will see the aircraft of the team approach you from straight ahead. But as they get closer to you, you will see them pulling up towards the sky as if living up to the motto of the Indian Air Force, touch the sky with glory. And as they come down on the leader's call, they will spread across like the rays of the sun. Please look straight ahead as here they go, pulling up. Now don't you go anywhere because we are just getting started. What you just saw was the end of the composite phase of today's display. But please get ready because we will now show you the team's synchronous phase. And now you will see the aircraft coming towards you in smaller elements of 2, 3 and 5 aircraft from different directions and at lightning fast speeds. For the very first synchro maneuver of today, if you shift your gaze towards your left, you will be able to see number 8 and number 6 getting ready to approach you. And now shift your gaze towards your right because here you can see number 9 being closely followed by number 5. And very soon, these 4 aircraft will cross each other right in front of you to present the barbed wire cross.
सारे कर्तव्य इतनी दक्षता से करने के लिए कड़ी मेहनत और एक दूसरे पर पूरी तरह भरोसा करना बहुत ही जरूरी है। और इसी कठिन परिश्रम और अटूट भरोसे की एक और झलक आपको दिखाने आ रहे हैं इस बार आपकी बाईं ओर से विंग कमांडर एलन जॉर्ज। एंड इफ यू लुक टुवर्ड्स योर राइट, you can see squadron leader Ankit Vashisht coming in for the coolest high five in the sky. Forming the shape of the English letter A. And let me tell you that this A represents the mighty aerospace power that the Indian Air Force is today. And celebrating this grand finale of Aero India 2025. Here they are from your right, but who's that on your left? Who went piercing the Alpha and is now presenting a spectacular loop. Get ready, because in the next maneuver, you will see 3 aircraft coming towards you in formation. But keep looking closely, because as they get closer to you, you will see that one of these aircraft will turn upside down. But don't you worry, he has complete faith in his wingmen to guide him in the sky, even when flying inverted. Here they are on your right. And that's Wing Commander Allen flying upside down. And now get set for the next maneuver. In this one, you will see 5 aircraft coming towards you together. But as they get closer to you, you will see 2 of the inner members roll outwards and exchange position with the outer ones. Confused about what you just heard? Well, why don't you take a look for yourself? Here they are coming in from your right to present the rollbacks. और अब टीम का अगला मैनूवर है बहुत ही खास, क्योंकि ये दर्शाता है अनेकता में एकता, जो है भारत की विशेषता. Please look slightly towards your left. You can see 4 aircraft pulling up and about to roll majestically in the sky. another, they show us how our soldiers always have each other's back. And let me tell you that these 4 aircraft represent the 4 pillars of India's unity, which are patriotism, empathy, brotherhood and trust. Here they are flying in from your left for one more flybys right in front of you. And now if you look towards your left, you can see number 1, 2 and 3 flying level. But number 4 and 7 will be flying around them in circles, forming the shape of the DNA. And in our DNA, we store the core values of the Indian Air Force: mission, integrity and excellence. Please look to your left, representing the DNA maneuver. Perfect alignment, one behind the other. A display of precision, discipline and unwavering determination. Please look straight ahead because they will soon disperse in the sky, symbolizing the 3 mighty arms of the Indian Armed Forces: the Army, Navy and the Air Force. Look straight ahead. Here they come to present the Trishul maneuver. Because you will see 5 aircraft flying in formation and coming in from your right. But as they get closer and closer to you, on my count of 3, 2 and 1, they will roll together synchronously, presenting an aerial rock and roll. So please look towards your right. Here they are flying in from your right. Are you ready? In 3, 2, 1, here we go! Please look up. There they go, pulling up towards the sky. But as they come down, they will twist in the air and change direction by 90 degrees before spreading out in the sky like the rays of the sun. This next maneuver is called the Surikiran burst. Representing the Surikiran burst. Well, this next maneuver is very special because our pilots will now turn into artists and paint a beautiful picture in the sky. On this day when we celebrate love, please look up as there go number 8 and 9, ready to create a beautiful heart in the Bengaluru skies. Now all 21 who are here with their Valentine, go ahead and dedicate this aerial heart to your loved one. And सूर्यकिरण का रथ सजा है, कली कुसुम से पथ सजा है, बादलों से अनुचरों ने स्वर्ण की पोशाक धारी, आ रही रवि की सवारी, आ रही रवि की सवारी। Presenting the half Cuban. But please keep up the applause as here he comes right back towards us to take a closer look at his audience. Do notice that he is waving at you from his cockpit. So please wave right back at him. Shift your gaze straight ahead. Coming from in front of you are the aircraft proudly waving the tricolor in the sky. But on the leader's call, they will spread out in different directions. So get ready to hear because the leader has a special message for the audience today.
Surikiran wishes all of Bangalore and Aero India blue skies and happy landings. Surikiran Jai Hind!
Well, we are not done just yet. Please stay right where you are because the aircraft are soon going to be coming in for one final aerial salute. You just witnessed how the aircraft have spread out in different directions. But they are now joining up with each other in the sky. They will reposition and fly in, showcasing a very unique formation. Ladies and gentlemen, what an incredible journey it has been here at Aero India 2025. Your unwavering support, boundless love and josh have truly fueled our passion and made these days truly unforgettable. As the team prepares for one final appearance, you will see our aircraft take to the skies one last time, soaring high in a majestic aerial salute. The magnificent colors of the Indian national flag that you saw in the sky today was made possible because of modified smoke pods installed in these aircraft. And I am proud to share with you that these smoke pods have been completely designed and developed by a remarkable team of air warriors belonging to 11 base repair depot of the Indian Air Force. This has been a significant step in the direction of self-reliance, showcasing the technological might of the Indian Air Force. Each pilot of the Surikiran team is a fighter pilot and is also a qualified flying instructor with more than 1,500 hours of flying experience on fighter platforms such as the Su-30MKI, Tejas, Mirage 2000, MiG-21 and Jaguar fighter aircraft. Two of our pilots are on ground today as the team's safety observers. They are Squadron Leader Diwakar Sharma, a Su-30 pilot, and Squadron Leader Gaurav Patel, a Jaguar pilot. Their role today is to ensure the safety of the entire display and pass critical information to the team leader via radio communication. Our cameramen today are Sergeant D.K. Roy, Corporal Gaurav and Corporal Ankit, who are recording this entire display on their video cameras. And it is through these recorded videos that the team endeavors to make each display even better. Now please do scan the skies and try to guess the direction from which these aircraft will be flying in next. All these aircraft will now be coming in front of you in a very unique formation, bidding farewell and marking the grand finale of the success of Aero India 2025. In less than a minute now, you will see all 9 aircraft coming towards you together in an aerial salute, bidding you goodbye and thanking you all for being such a wonderful and supportive audience. And now look straight towards your right. Here they come, forming the shape of the A and the I in the sky. This one is dedicated to the grand finale of Aero India 2025. What we just saw was the aircraft of the Surikiran team coming towards us, forming the shape of the letter A and the letter I, which was dedicated to the grand success and the finale of Aero India 2025. Now each aircraft will be coming in to land right in front of you. Now if you look towards your left, you can see that these aircraft are coming in for landing one by one after a thrilling aerobatic display. Coming in for the first landing is number 9, which was being piloted by Wing Commander Alan George, a Jaguar pilot with more than 2,700 hours of flying experience. And there he has just touched down. Wing Commander Allen is the synchro leader of the team, and you saw him creating a beautiful heart in the sky today. And now coming in for landing is number 8, Squadron Leader Ankit Vashisht, a MiG-21 Bison pilot with more than 1,900 hours of flying experience, who formed the other half of that spectacular heart in the sky. Touching down onto the runway now is number 6, who was our Cupid today. He is Wing Commander Rajesh Kajra, a Su-30MKI pilot with more than 2,000 hours of flying to his credit. Number 5 touching down. He was Wing Commander Kuldeep Hooda, who is a Jaguar pilot with more than 2,500 hours of flying to his credit. And now touching on the runway is number 4, our Deputy Leader, Group Captain Siddesh Karthik. He is a Mirage 2000 pilot with close to 2,900 hours of flying experience. And look to the left side of the runway, here comes number 3, Squadron Leader Vishnu. Squadron Leader Vishnu is a Su-30MKI pilot with more than 1,800 hours of flying to his credit. And now touching down on the runway is our team leader, who was flying as Surikiran 1, leading all formations from the front. He is a Su-30 pilot with more than 3,000 hours of flying to his credit. And now on finals and making a grand landing is number 2, Squadron Leader Jasdeep Singh. Squadron Leader Jasdeep is also a Su-30MKI pilot with more than 1,800 hours of flying to his credit. And last but not the least, making the final landing, here comes number 7, Squadron Leader Himkush Chandel, our inverted man. He is a Jaguar pilot with close to 1,800 hours of flying experience. And with that, all the 9 aircraft have made a safe landing after performing those thrilling aerobatics. आशा करते हैं कि आज का ये शो आपको भी उतना ही पसंद आया होगा जितना हमें इसे आपके सामने प्रस्तुत करने में आनंद आया है. Do keep up with our schedule. You can follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram and YouTube. Our social media handle is Surikiran_IAF. Until we meet again, goodbye, safe landing, Jai Hind.
ನೋಡಿದ್ರಲ್ಲ ವೀಕ್ಷಕರಿಗೆ ಒಂದು ನೋಟ, ಪೈಲಟ್ಗಳಿಗೆ ಹಾರಾಟ, ಮಕ್ಕಳಿಗೆ ಪಾಠ. ಏರೋ ಇಂಡಿಯಾ 2025 5ನೇ ದಿನ ಇಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಕಂಕ್ಲೂಡ್ ಆಗಿದೆ. ಅದ್ಭುತವಾದಂತಹ ಪ್ರದರ್ಶನ ರೈಟ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ HAL ತೇಜಸ್ MK-A1 ಆಲ್ಫಾ ಜೊತೆಗೆ US ನ F-35 ಹಾಗೂ ಸುಖೋಯ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ರಷ್ಯಾ. ಮ್ಯಾನ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಸೀರೀಸ್ ಯಾರಿಗಾರು ಕೊಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಇದ್ರೆ ಅದು ಸುಖೋಯ್ Su-57. ಅದ್ಭುತವಾದಂತ ಹಾರಾಟ, ಆ ಸೌಂಡ್ ಕೇಳಿದ್ರೇನೆ ಒಂಥರ ಝಲಕ್ ಎದೆ ಜಲ್ಲೆನ್ನುತ್ತೆ, ಅಷ್ಟು ಅದ್ಭುತವಾಗಿತ್ತು. ಈ ವರ್ಷದಲ್ಲಿ ಕಳೆದ ವರ್ಷಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಹೆಚ್ಚು ಜನ ಸೇರಿದರ ನಿರೀಕ್ಷೆ. ಕಳೆದ ವರ್ಷ 2023 ಏನ್ ನಡೀತು, ಸೊ 7 lakhsಗಿಂತ ಹೆಚ್ಚು ಜನ ಭಾಗವಹಿಸಿದ್ರು. ಈ ವರ್ಷ ಅದಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಹೆಚ್ಚು ಜನ ಭಾಗವಹಿಸಿರೋ ನಮ್ಮ ನಿರೀಕ್ಷೆ. ಹಾಗೆ 2 ವರ್ಷಕ್ಕೊಂದ್ಸರಿ ನಡೆಯುವಂತಹ ಈ ಒಂದು ಏರೋ ಶೋ ಮುಂದೆ ಬರುವಂತದ್ದು 2027ಗೆ. Until then, it's time to say goodbye. Thank you for watching DD Chandana, DD Saptagiri ಹಾಗೂ DD Tamil. ನಾನು ಇಷ್ಟೊತ್ತು ನಿಮ್ ಜೊತೆಗಿದ್ದು ನಿಮ್ಮ ಪ್ರೀತಿಯ ನಟ ಮತ್ತೆ ನಿರೂಪಕ ಧನಂಜಯ, ಸೈನಿಂಗ್ ಆಫ್.